Welcome back, friends. We are excited to welcome Crystal White. Crystal is the regional manager for the Mid-America Transplant, and April just so happens to be Donate Life Month. And you, Mid-America Transplant and the Springfield Cardinals are partnering up for quite the event this month. Is it Sunday?
Sunday.
April? This Sunday. So can you tell us a little bit about Mid-America Transplant and what all you do?
Sure. Mid-America Transplant is an organ procurement organization based out of St. Louis, and we have regional offices throughout Missouri, Arkansas, and Southern Illinois. So my job is to take care of those offices outside of St. Louis. So we are partnering up with the Springfield Cardinals and having a Donut Life Day at the ballpark on Sunday. Game starts off at 1 o'clock, and we have brought in some organ donor families and organ recipient families to do some first pitches. And we are just celebrating those organ donor families and celebrating the recipients of those life-saving gifts.
And, you know, it speaks for itself, but why is it so important to become an organ donor?
Yes, so currently in our region alone, there are about 1,400 people waiting for the life-saving gift of an organ. And one organ donor can save up to 8 people. And then they also can save with tissue donation, the site for 2 people, and up to 75 others with the gift of tissue donation. So really saving a lot of people's lives with even just one person. Nationally, there's about 100,000 people on the waiting list for the gift of an organ.
Wow. And can you tell us a little bit, like maybe some misconceptions that people have, you know, like they're at the DMV and like, do you want to be an organ donor? They're like, no. What are some common misconceptions that we can just debunk?
Sure. There is no financial obligation to families for organ donation. We take care of everything from that aspect from our side, so there's nothing that they have to pay out financially. Sometimes families are scared of what their loved one's going to look like, and there is nothing that we do anything that keeps them from having a normal funeral or visitation.
Gotcha. And that's a good question because a lot of people think certain things. So at the game on Sunday, April 14th, what are Fans for Life? You're encouraging people to
become Fans for Life by signing up to be an organ donor, organ and tissue donor. So we have a registry booth there that if you come and visit us, we like to see that you're an organ donor by showing us your license, and we give out free T-shirts. We have some of those here today. You also can purchase a themed ticket for the day, which is Donate Life Day at the ballpark, and you get a hat. And then we have some other goodies that we give away during that day.
How fun. Yeah. And how has the partnership with the Springfield Cardinals been?
Oh, it's been wonderful. We've had an amazing, we sell out of our T-shirts every single time because there's so many people that are excited to come up and show us that they're an organ donor and show us that on their license. And then we have a lot of people that come up and have tons of questions, and we're able to answer those for them.
Yeah.
By the way, I want that hat so bad. Look at that.
You know how to get it.
I know how to get
Sunday,
it now.
April 14th.
I mean, that is a gorgeous hat. So those will be available at the game?
Yes.
That is a gorgeous hat.
Those are awesome. Yeah.
Wow. Oh my gosh. You know, it made me want to, because I know I'm an organ donor, but it made me want to pull up my license to make sure.
I double-checked this morning. I was like, there it is.
I want to double-check
doing it.
because I have been my whole life, and you
Yes.
know, you have your license, and it does. I bet you hear a lot of amazing stories, not just from the people who donate, but the recipients.
Oh my goodness, yes. The recipients are. Thank you is never a word that can be enough for them to their donor families, and the greatness they have for them. So it's a pretty amazing job to do, and I love it every day.
Yeah.
Well, Crystal, if someone is maybe just passing through town and is located in St. Louis or Kansas City, where can they go to get more information about Mid-America Transplant and everything that you guys offer, that you do, and the story behind it?
Sure. We have a Facebook page. We have a website, midamericatransplant.org. They can go there. They can find lots of information about organ donation, how to do that, how to sign up, different things like that.
And then remind us one more time about the game. Everything you can get, you can sign up.
Yes. So April 14th at Hammons Field here in Springfield. The St. Louis Cardinals is teaming up with us to hold Donate Life Day. And you can come in, and we have a registry booth. You can show us that you're a donor on your license, and we'll give you a T-shirt.
Let's see
and we have, let's see. Are
Let's
you?
see.
Yep, it's right there.
Oh, look, you
Where
sure
does it say that? Oh, yes, right there. Okay.
got the
I'm
heart.
not going to show you my license. I almost showed the camera.
All right.
I was like, no, don't do
Hey,
that.
look at my license. Here's my address.
But it is right there. So yes, I'm just second guessing myself.
I know,
I'm like,
'cause
yes,
you're
it's
like, okay,
there.
it's
Okay,
there.
it's there.
It's a red heart with
Yes.
a little green ribbon on it.
And one more time about the hat. If you show your
Yes.
license, you can get one, or do you have to sign up in order to get?
No, so if you show your license and you're a donor, you get the T-shirt, and then if you buy a themed ticket for the day to come to the game, you get a hat.
The hat.
Yeah.
I love it.
That is worth it
Springfield
alone right
Cardinals
there.
and
Yeah.
Mid-America Transplants.
Yes, and guys, so many people have been affected by organ transplants, families either donating and receiving, and the stories are so powerful. We've heard them a lot here on the show as well,
Yeah.
and especially what Crystal has been talking about. So it's important to help save lives if you can, which is important with your
Yes.
organization.
Yes. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you
having
so
me.
no, of course.
Crystal, thank you. And again, this Sunday at Hammons Field, be there or be square and donate life.
And
It
guys,
is.
T-shirt, hat, worth it right there, because we've gotten a lot of fun stuff at Hammons Field, which we love. So,
Yeah.
All right, guys, don't go anywhere. There is so much more fun coming up on Ozarks Fox Ham, including our friend Luke Snyder's back, talking about PBR. All right.
All right.
All right.